We've done a lot with our mini electric car, from exploring abandoned railroads to testing its floating capabilities, but it's missing something. There's nowhere for me to sleep on overnight trips. So in this video, we're going to build a pop-up camper and take it on a multi-day trip through some of Utah's most beautiful terrain. This is gonna be the perfect vehicle to build a camper on top of. So we've got 2 days to build a wedge-style camper, and then we're gonna take this puppy down to Moab and test it out. First, we need to cut out all the metal for it. Let's go cut it out. All the aluminum is cut out. Now let's build the frame. I'm a bit worried I made this puppy too short. We'll see once it's all done how much room there is. So the perimeter is gonna be aluminum top and bottom, and then I'm gonna cap it off with foam instead of using wood or something else. Because the goal with this, make it as simple and as light as possible. Next, we just need to tack the two frames together and then figure out how we're gonna mount them onto the car. First frame tacked together pretty nice. We need to make one more of these. Also, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I really don't know what I'm doing. This bed is so much bigger than the car. It's gonna look ridiculous. I've got a plan on how to mount this puppy to the car. So if you guys saw the railroad video, I built these to mount wheels to. We're gonna mount a roll cage to this side. It's gonna come up the car. It's gonna have a flat surface right here. That's where the front of the tent's gonna mount. Then it's gonna drop down and reconnect right there. And we're gonna build the same thing in the back. It's gonna be an upside down U. Let's build this roll cage. Sweet! This is gonna work awesome. Now we just need to build the front. Got the front roll cage done. Had to do some hand bending there at the end. It's gonna function properly. Definitely not my proudest work though. Now we just need to weld these puppies into place. We're out of welding supplies. We need to go run some errands. For those who keep up with the channel, you know we burn a lot of fuel. That's where Upside comes in. Upside is a free app that allows you to earn cash back on everyday essentials. It's pretty cool. The way it works is super simple. First, download the app, find an offer, and then you claim it, and you pay like normal. It's real cash back. No confusing rewards, points, or credits. Just actual money that you can transfer straight into your bank account. And remember, it's not just for gas. There are over 100,000 participating locations, including restaurants and convenience stores. Now I confirm I paid with that card, and we're all done. It's that easy to earn cash back. Top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. To find out how much you could make, click the link in the description to download Upside and use code MATTSPEARS to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or scan the QR code here to claim this offer. Thank you Upside for putting cash back in my pocket and for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to welding. We got the roll cage on. Now let's check on the frame and see how ridiculous it looks. This thing's way bigger than the car. The frame gets a lot bigger when you actually put it up there. So I need to weld a cross member, and that's how we're gonna mount it. That looked great. Now I just need to weld it into place, then we'll bolt it down, and then after that we'll be able to build the hinge part. I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. The base is done. Let's mount this puppy up to the car, and then we're gonna build the tent. This thing is gonna be so cool once we're done with it. build the fold up action. So we need to install the latches, the gas struts, and the hinge. Again, I've never done any of this, so I really have no idea what I'm doing. I think we should probably install the hinges first. Ta-da! Oh, nice. Hinges were a major success. Now let's put on, do we do the struts or do the latch? Let's do the latches and then we'll do the struts. So these latches I'm using, they're just the cheapest latches I could find on Amazon. And they're made out of metal, which is a big plus. Trying to build this thing as light as we can and on a budget. I just need to drill the final hole for these. Latches turned out awesome. I'm exhausted. I will see you guys in the morning. We gotta finish this puppy off and then head down to Moab. We've got a lot of work to do and a big drive, so we're gonna have to bust a move tomorrow. Actually, technically today. I'm just gonna go get a few hours of sleep and then we'll be back at it. We're back. Let's get these struts installed. I have no idea what height to set this thing at. That looks pretty good to me. That is a major win. Oh man, check that out. Well, I'm gonna go do that to the other side, then it'll be on to the roof and the floor. That worked out great. Let's build the floor and then the roof and we'll almost be done. Oh, this puppy's coming together. And then we're gonna make the 10-ish something hour drive to Moab. My girlfriend just picked up this piece of plywood for me and we are going to use this as our floor. There's the floor. Also, before I make any fiberglass stuff, I wanna test it down in Moab and make sure it's the correct length. I'm still a little worried it's too short. If it's money, I'm gonna build the exterior out of foam and fiberglass. Okay, onto the roof. So for the roof, we're still gonna be using foam, but I'm just not gonna fiberglass it. This is just normal 1-inch building foam. I think the roof turned out awesome. Next, we're gonna move on to the tent portion. Since I'm unsure about the length of this, I don't wanna use any expensive material up, so we're just gonna put a tarp and use that as our material for the test run. Check this puppy out. It is looking great. I think it's gonna work pretty sweet. I'm excited to try it in Moab. We got one step left. Need to slap on the 509 sticker. 509's been a big supporter of mine for many years, so big thank you to them. If you guys need moto gear, check them out. They make really cool stuff. Let's head to Moab. Well, we are not in Moab, but we're pretty close. We're about 3 hours out. It's 1 a.m. So I am going to pop this puppy open and get some sleep. So I just have it masking tape just so the glue could dry. Man, I'm excited to try this puppy out. Nothing like breaking this sucker in at the Walmart parking lot. There's my pillow. There's my blanket. There's my sleeping pad. Eventually this will have a foam floor, but I just need to make sure it's the correct length before we cut up foam for it. I'm gonna duct tape myself in there. I'm all taped up. Got my inflatable mattress, got my pillow. Time to get a few hours of sleep and get back on the road. See, it's a little cramped in here. I made it 75 inches long. Might need to make it longer. We'll see how it goes the next few days. And just like that, my few hours of sleep is up. Really easy to set up, really easy to take down. Turns out, I parked next to a train yard. Onward to Moab we go. I told Kev I'd meet him this morning, and we will be meeting him this morning in Moab. And then we're gonna properly test this tent out. So we're gonna be taking the Spire on some off-road trails in Moab and doing some camping off of it. Should be really fun. We're about to take our electric floating car with the homemade pop-up tent on a 100-mile adventure all around Moab, Utah. This should be pretty epic. One problem though, we're not sure how long the batteries are gonna last. Let's unload it. Because of the ground clearance, we can't unload it normally off the trailer. So we're gonna unhook this puppy. We can get the trailer to tilt up and then back the Spire down. It's gonna be sketchy. Had an interesting morning with it. The wind picked up and it blew the roofing off of it. The glue did not hold. I think the sun cooked it and I was chasing those things around. That's why there's a bunch of duct tape holding it together. That worked flawlessly. Kev's gonna be sleeping in the pop-up tonight. So we've got his mattress.
That's a mattress. 3-inch Tempur-Pedic. So does this exceed the maximum weight capacity for this vehicle?
Considering the maximum weight capacity is 300 pounds, for sure.
And you're 190?
Yeah.
Okay.
That ain't going anywhere. We're missing the most important thing. The Jenny. We got it started, but we don't know if it actually, how long it'll run, or if it'll actually charge the batteries.
And how long do we need it to go for?
We're gonna need this thing to go for about 10 hours straight tonight. This is gonna be my co-pilot.
Oh yeah, because this is a 2-person deal.
Whoa, what's going on? Whoa. Oh no. That's not good. All right, guys. We've got big problems. We've got big problems already. So our suspension right now is completely destroyed. These struts are supposed to be up and down, not forward. Kev's gonna get his safety vest on and start directing traffic. Is that legal, do you think? There you go. All right, give us some waves. Here, there's a car coming. Wave them on.
Nothing to see here, folks.
All right, so Kev had the really good idea. We'll use this ratchet trap and suck everything together because right now it broke through the floor and it's pushing out against the body and it's breaking the body. So we're gonna tie this to that and hopefully get everything forward. Maybe made it 10 miles.
10, 2.
What, 2 miles?
Yeah.
You got so many more miles to go?
True. People are like, whoa, those guys have a broken Spirea out there.
I don't know if it's the Spire or if it's the vest, but people really slow down.
They probably think we got some sort of gypsy convention going on here or something. We're good.
We're great.
Thank you.
We're better than good. Oh, check that out, Kev.
Oh man, that's pro.
Do you think this is gonna hold for 95 more miles?
Hopefully. Time to pick up the scatter and hit the road,
Time
eh?
to get this show on the road. We're back in the race, Kev.
Cannonball.
Back on the road. Oh yeah. At the last intersection, I went left to wait for Kevin, and he blew by the intersection. It is now nowhere to be found. So we're just gonna keep cruising. It's been about 20 minutes with no Kevin. You guys are probably like, Matt, just call him on the phone. Kevin doesn't really do cell phones, so there's no way for me to get a hold of him. He's either gonna find us, or we're just gonna keep going until we run out of battery. We're going slow. We're doing 25 miles an hour. All right, I'm just gonna pull off right here and wait for Kev. Check the load. Everything's riding pretty good. Sweet. Look who we got here. Yo. Oh, no. Is your knee okay? Kev, it's good to see you. It's been a long time. Hey. Well, let's get back on the road. Woo! The plan is to climb up all the way into those mountains at 9,500 feet. From where we're at right now, it's gonna be over 4,000 feet of elevation gain, which that's a big climb. Check out that view. Kev, isn't this view epic?
Super epic.
Kev, we've already climbed up a lot. So we started all the way down there. How's the load been riding behind it?
Perfect.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
The suspension is straighter than it was when we started.
Way straighter.
So those are holding, the struts are straight.
Everything's good.
Let's keep ripping, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Check out what the front wheel will do. Whoa! Yeah, see that? Not good. So I've got to hold on to it constantly. I don't know what that's from. Wow, look at that view. Holy moly. All right, we're just turning off pavement. Here's where the real climb starts. Guys, I wish you could just be in the seat and to be able to see this for yourself. It's incredible. Kev, you see that waterfall?
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Woo! Motors are getting a little warm. Batteries are heating up pretty good. So we've taken a little bit of a break here. The reason we're going up here, there's just a ton of dead aspen trees. Where we plan to camp tonight, there's not gonna be any trees that we're gonna be able to cut down. So we gotta make it to the top of this hill and cut some aspens.
Yeah, we do.
We're trying to have a fire tonight, right?
We better. It's going to be cold.
Well, let's make the push to the top of this mountain.
Yeah. Hey, save the battery.
We just hit the steepest part of the road, and we've got snow. I got nothing. I got nothing. We were so close. So we're currently at 8,974 feet elevation, 500 away from the top of the mountain. Luckily though, we made it to the land of the dead trees, so we can still get firewood, and then all the way down, I'm just gonna have that generator running and we'll have it plugged in because we still have a ways to go to get to camp.
You got to go to on the other one. You hit stop. Other side. There you go.
Oh, okay. Silly me.
That's plenty. Oopsie. Hey, pup. That was a big dog.
That was a polar bear.
You built this contraption, but
Oh yeah.
you're letting me sleep in it. What's up with that?
I brought a tent for Kev and I was gonna sleep in the pop-up, but Kev wants to try the pop-up out. So yeah, if a bear comes in to nibble, it'll get me first.
I'm gonna put some tuna fish in your tent.
That puppy ain't going anywhere. Got everything loaded up. We're looking good. Battery's charging. I'm just gonna coast down as far as I can coast. And then we'll get on the pavement and see how much battery we have. I hit a big bump and all the logs popped down. Whoa! I think I'm just gonna keep trucking. Wait a minute! That's our comforter! That's Kev's comforter right there. Oh no. Well, hopefully Kev sees that and picks it up. I'm gonna keep going. Kev got the blanket. Oh man, all this weight is not safe. Oh! Whoa, whoa! Steep grade, next 2 miles, perfect. Come on, little Spirea, keep it rolling. Oh, there's some mule deer up there, can you see them? That's pretty cool. Come on, get going, Spirea. Kev just unplugged me, we're back under power. Let's see how long we last. It still says we're at 0% battery. 7:31, so we've been charging it for about 35 minutes. We're discharging about 100 amps to go up this hill, which is a lot of power. These are really steep hills, guys. Up, up, and away. We were way up in those mountains. I got nothing left in the pedal. That was a sweet rip right there.
Right?
We made it further than I was thinking. Well, we're so stinking close to the camp spot. We're gonna hook up the tow strap. This is working fabulous. Yeah, Kev!
Oh. Straddle it. Oh, shoot. Made it. Woo!
Kev, this is epic.
Epic, right?
Wow. Well, we've got some work to do.
Yes, we do.
Time to build a fire, set up camp, cook some food.
Oh.
I am pumped on this tent. Keep in mind, it's still a rough draft, so all this is just a test. I wanted to make sure it was the right dimensions. I think I'm gonna have to make it maybe 5 or 10 inches longer. It seems a bit short. And then eventually I'm gonna fiberglass foam on top with probably like a couple aluminum bars so I can mount maybe solar panels.
Voila.
Ta-da!
Instant camp. Looks a little perfect. So what, do you send me in there with a roll of duct tape or something to
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
duct tape it closed? Poor car.
Sweet. Let's build a fire. Dang, these take 2 cups of water. Woo! The moment of truth. Bomb.
Good.
Temperature is dropping. I'm gonna have to put some more layers on.
You're still wearing your shorts.
It was like 95 degrees today. It was insane. So we've got the generator charging up the Spira. Full moon, that's why we can see right now. It's unbelievable. There's my setup. And Kevin is gonna be trying this puppy out.
This thing's sturdy enough?
Yeah, it'll hold. It'll hold.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, it'll hold. All right, Kev, tape yourself in. It's looking a little secondhand right now. Adios.
Give you a report.
Sleep tight.
You too.
I will.
Thanks, Matt.
Good morning. I just heard the generator die, so time to refill it. Sun's just coming up. Whoa! Peekaboo.
Peekaboos.
What's the report on the tent?
Good. You sleep good?
Oh yeah, and it held together. It didn't collapse.
Yeah. Yeah, real good.
The tent definitely needs some tweaks, but it's Kevin approved. If you guys want to see the full Spira adventure video, I'll put a link to it. Thank you guys for liking. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you in the next video.